One cut the lead back down to 8. The Firebirds trying to come back. 29-21, under 10 minutes to play. Woo! Off the boards, no good. Off the basket, he went for it. Owensboro, Raleigh through the block. And here comes Brock to dance. Throwing it deep. How about Shaq dance for 3 from downtown, baby. Downtown. What a job. And they've cut the lead by 5, Trey Snyde. Firebirds are feeling it now. They're on fire in Raleigh.
9 points for Shaq Dance on the night already, averaging 20 points a game this season.
But another opportunity for the Thoroughbreds to come back. They scored 2. And they're going to call it 32-24. 32-24, the Firebirds trying to come back from down. They're down in the first period. Here in the second, they are behind. Going for a shot off the basket, no good. Rebound back to Owensboro. It's number 5, Griffith, with the ball. He'll bring it, and almost a fake there. He'll put it in for 2, Griffith will. Carries it all the way down the court, number 5 for Owensboro. Now back up court's Brock Young for Raleigh. Sets it inside to LeBray. These 2 players get it. Foul, basket, and 1 coming up. So a basket and 1 awaits. Caden LeBray. Here comes number 4. Aaron Baker's in the game. So is University of Pittsburgh guard Jonathan Milligan, who really stepped up big time last night. As Jorge Concepcion III and a couple of others come off court, Caden LeBray, Trey Snyde, basket and 1 at the free throw foul line.
Again, Kaylee, 6 points on the night, 3 rebounds. He's just doing a little bit of everything. He's just a fun player to watch. That's what we call a man, Wesley. He's out here playing children.
Yes.
Should you say he is a man, and he is showing every bit of the defensive prowess, should you say, down low. He's fun to watch.
Doing a phenomenal job, and he made the basket work. Down by 7. Back to the basket. Now check it, make it 9. Whistle and a foul, I believe. Number 1, basket and 1 coming up. Foul on Jonathan Milligan. He coming right off the basket. It'll be a basket and 1 for number 1, Devin Hayes. 198 guard. All right, here we go. Firebirds back up court. We're coming up on the 5 o'clock hour. This game was delayed by almost a half an hour because of waiting for a couple of referees to make it back, as they were also refereeing basketball. One of the referees was. And he'll put it in for another 2 on the layup. Number 1, Devin Hayes again. Shaq juking, jiving to the basket. Goes inside. Looking. Nails it. What an opportunity there. Aaron Baker. And now the return. No good. It was an attempt by Evan Milligan, but it came up short. And now, Shaq Dance fighting for the ball. Milligan's there. So is McLean. They'll turn it over back to the Thoroughbreds. To the basket. Off the net. In. It's Donovan Griffith for the Thoroughbreds.
Unfortunately, that's just a little bit too easy. You gotta just run in front of somebody in that situation for sure. Good 3 by Aaron Baker.
How about Aaron Baker from downtown, the University Brunswick 6'4", 186 guard for 3, and it's good.
They're living or dying off the 3-point shot right now. That's back-to-back 3s for Aaron Baker to keep them in this ball game.
Oh, wow. Wow.
These referees, they aren't taking nothing. That's the second foul against Caden LeBray. He's okay. But the referee said, Coach, slow your roll there, Coach. Slow your roll.
Number 11 will inbound it. That is Evan Milligan. 41-33. Back on defense, Raleigh. Stewart trying to steal it away. Oh, he about touched it and threw the block, but it still went in. Good for number 2, Joel Anderson. The lead cut by 10, 43-33. We're here in Raleigh, Word of God Christian Academy Arena, the home of NBA All-Star John Wall. Wesley Outland, Trey Snide. Tasha doing a good job running the boards, as well as another guy running the video camera. This is Sportscaster and the CRN Sports Network, the TBL on CRN. A shot for two. Off the nets, no good. Coming back, getting it. Rebound in the basket for Joel Anderson.
Again, that's the second chance opportunities that's really keeping this lead for the Thoroughbreds. It's been multiple second chance opportunities, and they're taking that and say, you know what, we're going to use that. And Anderson's called for the foul again, so that's his second.
The whistle and a foul. That's right. It's against Joel Anderson. It'll be Firebirds basketball, and we've got a timeout on the court as well. Timeout. 10. It's the Firebirds down by 10 to Owensboro. 45-35. We'll be back. The TBL on CRN and Sportscaster.
Looking for a life insurance company that specializes in what you actually need? Protection. Call Danny today with Symmetry Financial. Danny is certified in all 50 states, which means Symmetry Financial is not limited and has over 30 companies to choose from. Symmetry Financial has proved time and time again that their options and pricing is just better than the rest. Give Danny a call today at 828-994-1681 to see how Symmetry Financial can make life simple. The Raleigh Firebirds are brought to you by Symmetry Financial, Chick-fil-A, Roofwise, York, Gerber, and North Carolina Biotechnology Center, Sinclair Broadcast Group, Scott Free, in loving memory of Scott Gruder, Golden Corral Buffet and Grill, and
You have the right to choose freely. It's Article 1 in Golden Corral's Golden Bill of Rights. So now you can choose breakfast items for lunch and dinner.
Dig into new breakfasty things like French toast topped with sweet strawberries and cream cheese, the ultimate breakfast burrito, made-to-order omelets, and more. All you want at a price you can afford. Bob, what time is it?
It's 1 p.m.
Bob, it's breakfast time. It's always breakfast time. Golden Corral, the best buffet in the USA.
45-35. Back here in Raleigh. TBL on CRN and Sportscaster. 6:27 remaining in the first period, in the first half of play. And Trey, I think it's, as we see McAllister inbound it back to Milligan. Going back to McLean. McLean looking now to find Baker. Finds Milligan instead. Milligan will hand it to a shot for two. No good. Rebound back to the Thoroughbreds with Evan Milligan. He'll go to the basket. It's in and out in the whistle and foul, though. So no basket, but a two-shot foul coming up for Devin Hayes. Trey, we see a different team in the Owensboro Thoroughbreds than last night, I'm seeing.
Well, no, I think they're still the good shooting team in Thoroughbreds. I think what's happening with the Firebirds today is they're just not getting enough of those, second chance shots or opportunities. Right now, the Thoroughbreds of Owensboro are passing the ball more effectively. They're using their size right now against the Raleigh Firebirds, and that's what has been effective for them today.
Basket is good for both. At the free throw line for Hayes. Firebirds back on the offense again. Under pressure is Caleb Stewart. Gets it back safely to Baker. Baker goes to McAllister. McAllister fakes back and goes back to Baker. Baker for three off the rim. No good. And the rebound comes back by Milligan for the Thoroughbreds. Milligan back off to Anderson to the three-point line. Setting up, looking. Under pressure, trying to find a run here. Looking for Hayes. Hayes throws it inside the paint. Looking for Milligan. Jumper for two, no good. And the rebound back to Raleigh. Baker sets it back up to McAllister. 5:20 remaining in the opening half. First half action. Here comes Milligan, powers his way to the basket. And he'll get fouled, but basket doesn't count. Two-shot foul coming up. Foul against number 2, Joel Anderson for Owensboro.
That's his second foul this evening for Joel Anderson.
This will bring number 2, University of Pittsburgh guard, 6'2", 184 player, Jonathan Milligan to the line. He'll shoot 2, and he makes his first. Get uplifted, get excited behind Firebirds basketball. They're back at home next week against the Dallas Skyline. Coverage at 7 p.m. Eastern Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Saturday. The TBL on CRN and live on Sportscaster. Both free throws are good, Trey Snide. Both free throws good by number 2, Milligan. Milligan quickly gets back on defense as Owensboro goes for a shot. Off for 3 on Hayes, no good, and they fight for it. Coming out of nowhere comes Milligan. Milligan to the nets. There to save is McAllister. They'll turn it back over, or will they? Turnover, Owensboro. They'll get the ball back. Here comes Hayes, powering to the rim. He shoots for 2 and a jumper, and it's in. Owensboro will not die. They will not relinquish that top spot back to Raleigh. As soon as Raleigh gets something up their sleeve, Trey Snide, Owensboro comes right back and responds. They're going to call a foul on number 5 of Donovan Griffith. I was thinking it was going to be a jump ball, but they called a foul. And this will bring number 4, Aaron Baker, to the line. And we've got subs coming in, including Shaq Dance, McCoy, LeBray, all on the way. Also, Brock Young and Jorge Concepcion III. As Baker's at the line, he'll shoot 2. He'll make his first. (49-38).
They're saying that's Donovan Griffith's 4th foul tonight. So
really?
He doesn't agree with it.
Number 4 at the line. Both free throws are good for Aaron Baker. Jorge Concepcion III waits patiently to come in. Owensboro back on the offense with Anderson. Anderson faked for a second, trying to find Anderson. Going back to the other Anderson. Basket and 1, a whistle and foul. Foul on number 4, Aaron Baker for the Firebirds. Basket does go in. And number 1, Devin Hayes, will shoot an extra free throw. So a chance, Trey Snide, for a 3-point play for number 1, Devin Hayes. And Coach DeMarcus Oliver has brought in new recruitments.
Well, Jorge Concepcion the third's coming in for Aaron Baker.
So now Young's out there. LeBray, McCoy, Dance, and those are your players. And you're 5. And, wow, Shaq just went to the ground. He got back up. LeBray, those are your first, those are your 5 as they go for a 3. No good on their shot. Here comes Raleigh trying to come back out of it. 52-39. They are down behind now. They got to close in. Raleigh, here at home, trying to go for 2-0 on the year. After beating this team last night, 123-122. Oh, it's over the rim, no good, but LeBray is the saving grace for the Firebirds. Trey Snide and the man from Mount Olive, the home of the Pickles, puts it in for 2.
Again, he single-handedly right now is playing defense and doing just enough on offense to be able to keep this Firebirds team in it.
61-55, Yellow Jackets over the Gulf Coast Lions right now as they start the third period of play. They're at the half. We're about 3 minutes away from the half. As Jorge Concepcion III going for 3. They're going to call goaltending.
No, they're calling a foul.
Oh, there's a foul here. They're going to call it against number 6 of Jeremy Burright. Got one of our players being looked after here. And number 5, Caden LeBray, will go to the line, and he will shoot 2. 3 minutes remaining in the opening period. First half of action. 52-41.